Hello, welcome. My name is Haltron. Yeah, this is going to be a video just about the Spaceport loot run. It is not uncommon. It is very well known. I just think I do it a little bit differently. I want to take a second just to explain why this came about, why I'm making this video. It is a very long video, and I'll touch on that in a second. But basically, I am the community owner for the Arc Elders Discord. It's a shameless plug. It is a community for just like adult gamers, really. There's not a time, or not time. There's not an age restriction or anything. It's just really for people that are in that time of their life. They've got jobs, wives, kids, busy, that are looking for like-minded gamers that are really liking Arc Raiders to connect. So, shameless plug. I will put the Discord link in the description if that sounds like something that interests you. Please join and come kick it with us. We're pretty active, have a lot of fun. PvE, PvP. We've got people all across the United States, even over in Europe and such. So, yeah, come check us out if that sounds like something that fits your needs. But basically, a few of us were chatting about the grind of the 5 mil, sharing our loot runs and stuff. And I was kind of talking about how I do Spaceport, I think, a little differently. A lot of YouTubers, they go in, they hit a couple spaces looking for a couple trinkets, and they go out. Where I go in and I loot everything, because I have the mindset, if you know what's valuable and what stacks, you can get a pretty good run of about 90k in about 10 minutes. And you're going to be battling other people, so that way some YouTubers do it, they hit one space, by the time they run to the other spot, a lot of times that one's already gone. So I've learned that departure building is really where it's at. So I'm going to show that in these couple videos. So real quick, last thing, this video is extremely long. That's because there are 3 back-to-back runs. I had 3 back-to-back runs that were really good today, and I thought they showed kind of different aspects of what I run into, and how I still came out with some good loot. With an asterisk there, the first one I actually crash, but the run is still good, so I put it in here. The golden run is, oh, real quick before I get to the golden run, I am not a YouTuber. I'm not a video editor. Like I said, I have a busy life, so that's why this is really long. I edit a little bit, but I talk through the runs, and I think that helps a lot. So I just was like, screw it, let me put these all in here together. I hate long YouTube videos. I am a 10-minute at the tops YouTube guy, and here I am being a total hypocrite. It is what it is. I will say, I don't expect anyone to watch this entire thing. That'd be wild. I appreciate you if you do, but I don't expect it. If you're looking for the money run, the golden run as I call it, the second run, there'll be timestamps. The second run is the one probably best to watch, where it's the most money for the most efficiency. The other 2 where some weird things happen, but I thought were good examples of like, hey, you can still have a good run, even if you have a bad spawn, you come in a little late, things like that. So yeah, let's talk about the map and the loadout. So, oops, map, Spaceport. I always do it on the day raid. I don't do hidden bunker, night raid, cold snap. I just haven't noticed a difference in the loot drop, and the value of the loot drops or the blueprints. So I just do day. You can do whatever. I don't think it really matters. I just like day. But basically what we're doing here, we're doing the departure building. I'm not going to go into this in detail because I think everyone and their mother knows it. Basically, you're running to try to get to the red locker room, and then you're going up and zigzagging through the 2 top floors, getting any drawer. So the difference is most YouTubers, they want to do this room, and then they go to a rival building, they get the lockers over here, and they're out. The problem is by the time you run from here to there, this one's probably looted, or vice versa. If you spawn up here, you hit here, this one's gone. So the goal here is really departure building is your money maker. You try to hit the red lockers, and then you loot every single drawer on these 2 floors, and then you're out. If you're not full by that time, then you can go pick up some scraps and arrival. Same thing, if you spawn up here, you'll just do arrival first, and then go to departure. The ticket here, the key, is not only to pick up trinkets, pick up anything for the most part that's blue. There's a few exceptions I talk about in the run-throughs, but you're looking for things that are blue and stack, because most blue things are 1,000 each. They stack in either stacks of 3 or 5. So if you pick up a stack of 3 power cables, that's 3,000. They're very common. You'll see a lot of them, so you'll see that more. But that's really the run. The big one again, departure building, then arrival. The loadout. The loadout is the fun part, the crazy part. It is a looting MK2 backpack and 5 stems. I only have 1 in my inventory right now because I have to craft some, but it's 5. That's it. I know this seems crazy. You do this run a bunch of times. I'm a firm believer of the aggressive matchmaking. This has proven it to me. You run a few, people are going to start being chill. There could be some other reasons for that. Everyone doing the looting right now is a big one. Crossplay being off could be a possibility. I don't know. I think it's wild how I just run through. Everyone is like, yo, what's up? Don't shoot. How's it going? I'm just doing this quest. I'm just looting, yada, yada, yada. In 40 runs, I've died once. So this is it. You're going to probably pick up a gun along the way to deal with. Fireballs are the biggest pain in the ass on this run. Sometimes a fireball spawn where you need to get rid of it and you can't hit it with a raider tool like you can a pop or a tick. But this is it. Because then everything you pick up, the guns you pick up, if you happen to pick up a shield, every single spot here is now money. So that's why you go in with as little as possible. And then if you die, the off chance you die, all you're losing is a really easy backpack to make and stims that are the easiest thing to make. And that's it. So it's really low risk for real high reward. That's what it's all about. All right, with that, let's finally get into these runs. So let's see where the spawn is. The route. The combination of the route was really more important is what I collect on the route, I think. Because this is not new. A lot of people do something similar. I think I just do it a little different. So, not a bad
departure building.
So we're going departure building, and then depending, we may have to do it.
Hey, hold on. There. This is Shani. I've identified the places most likely to give us a clean signal. Place the LiDAR scanners there. And don't fall down, Raider.
So maybe we'll get lucky. It's always a race to this first spot. I'll tell you why when I get there. That's really why the skims are important. It's always good that you can probably come in at 3 or 4. I just come in a full stack because I don't ever lose them. This is the great race to this first room here. This is a fairly decent spawn. Should be first. So it's right in here. And right here. So this is nothing new. This you can find all over YouTube. The reason this room is so popular is because you're pretty much guaranteed almost every time a mixtape and a snow globe. And I've never not gotten at least one of them. The majority of the time I get both. So I've said that. I wonder if I'm going to jinx it for the first time. Oh my god, am I going to jinx it for the first time? Not get either? Wow. Okay. I've never not gotten a snow globe in a mixtape. Sometimes a weapon case spawns right there. That's a little surprising. That's really the breadwinner on this. I've never once not gotten at least one. Okay. Sometimes a security breach.
Over here.
There. From here, we're gonna go up. First floor. And literally loot everything. So any trinket, rope is the only blue thing you can skip because it's worth like 600. Anything else that's blue is 1,000 for the most part. I don't know about blankets. I don't ever look at the blankets. Eventually we'll run across other people. They'll be chill. Yeah, this has been not the best run yet. Maybe the luck will turn. Dog collar is another one. I'm picking it up for now. We'll probably replace it later. Always move the edible stuff because that's just a free spot. Power cables are a good one because there's a lot of them. They stack in 3, so it's 3,000. All this stuff. The picture frames are the one trinket that you can also get rid of because they're only 600. Here's our weapon, so now we have a weapon that comes with it, so that's nice because eventually we will run. I don't know, I always open this, it's never really worth it. that weapon's nice because eventually we will probably run into a fireball. Fireballs are the only things on this run that are a pain in the ass. Always want to also check on top of the desks. A lot of people leave the stuff on top of desks, and sometimes you can find like necklaces and watches, which are like 3,000 each. So people just don't think to look at the top of the desks. That's it here. Anything that opens is what you're really looking for. You can sneak through here. Sometimes there's a couple things. These are decent. Rope. Nope. This is not going to be fun. That's okay. We'll still come out with at least some stuff. Syringes are alright. We'll grab them for now. Sometimes I just grab the stuff and then I'll replace it later. I usually don't grab this stuff, but because of the crappy room, not working, the locker room not having a lot of good stuff in it, we're kind of pick up a little more of the not as valuable stuff. So I can hear. It might be upstairs. Oh, okay, that was a bad roll on me, but usually you don't want to waste your bullets on these guys. You don't want to waste the bullets on these guys. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Oh god. This is not. Okay. Well, not the smoothest of runs. Yo, yo.
Hey man, what's going on?
Not much. Just looting. So I always say hi to everyone. They're usually pretty chill. We will, we'll get some heals in a moment, but this is all about time efficiency. So here, like right now, we're gonna grab some cloth as we're doing this temporarily. We'll get rid of it in a second here. Let's just loot. 'Cause now we got another guy here, so now it's kind of a race to get as much stuff before they get stuff. That's enough cloth, so let's just make bandages, 2, 3. Already get this out. Pick this up. And so we're looking on this floor. It's all the drawers. Rubber ducks, anything you can. Heal again. See, there's two people in here and they're just chilling. They're both really friendly. We're not worrying about them. We're just looting away all this stuff. Better bandage. We'll take that for now. Loot again, or excuse me, heal again. I'm gonna make one more bandage just because why not? Okay. Now we're just checking all these drawers that I went through here. Sometimes I get asked back this way. Okay. These drawers. Of course, there's a bunch we didn't notice. I'm good, but thanks, dude. He said there was a shotgun there. I mean, it would be it's money, but let him worry about that while we're stealing all the drawers. Okay, now we've got some choices to make. Book is better than bullets. These are more expensive. So this is where we got to start looking at some things. Okay, dog collars can go. Picture frames can go because the pottery is worth it. Picture frames is the one trinket that is a little on the cheaper side. I've already said that. Okay. Let's go this guy. Oh, we can replace one of our stems. That's nice. We got a guy that's stealing. So here's another thing. Sometimes it's a little bit of a waste, but you gotta recheck these because they don't always grab all the cool stuff, especially the stuff that stacks. This guy's the dead. Alright, so he's kind of got us, but that's okay because we're already at 73,000. And just like that, our inventory's pretty full. Let's just do a quick peek to see if he didn't miss any drawers. Sometimes people miss drawers. I am stingy. I like to look at everything. Go in here. Oh, let's see. Maybe this is where he found the shotgun. If it's still here, we'll take it. This wasn't even open. Okay, that's money. Look, boom, money. This is not worth. This is less than 1,000, so it's better to keep all this stuff in here as at least 1,000 each. We got another wine bottle, so he totally missed it here. Go look in this last little section real quick that he probably got. Oh, he didn't. See, this is why, like, even though you run across someone, you always gotta check. Because there's another 1,000 right there. And then look, pottery. They always leave the pottery, man. They always leave the pottery. They leave stuff on the top of his desk. Okay, from here we're done. So we're gonna get out.
Let's head home at the west elevator.
They're talking. Great. We're all super friendly here. We're getting out. And I crashed. Oh my god. Okay, so I ended up crashing, and I loaded back in, and I was down by an arc, so I ran out a little bit too far, and then got knocked by an arc, and I asked, there was no one around to revive me, so just to cut a little bit of time, I went back to the last thing I looted, where I looked at my inventory, and this is what I would have got out with if I didn't crash. If I was, I don't even know, 200 meters, maybe a little more or less from the extract, I would have easily got to the extract and extracted, so it is what it is. It happened, but I still thought it was a good enough run to show you the route. That's why I left it in. But this is the loot with an additional 1,000 because I did pick up that one piece of pottery before I crashed. So yeah, on to the next one. Let's hope I get a good spawn. The last one was the perfect spawn, and then I freaking DC'd as I was running to the extract. I was like maybe 150 meters from the extract. This is a terrible spawn. Terrible spawn. We're still gonna try.
Let's go to the departure building.
Because why not? Oh, we're also 5 minutes late. I don't know if this is gonna even be worth it. But we've got no reason to not try. I'm not a big believer of that whole like, oh, it's not a good spawn. Just give up and try again. Because there's been a few times that I've not had a good spawn, or I spawned a few minutes late, and I still come out with 80k. Just maybe take a couple extra minutes. I'm the believer, you're in, you do what you can. So our red locker room will probably already be gone. That's not always the end of the world. What's up, Lizard? Not always a deal breaker. Oh, I hear it. Get away from me. Where are you? Get away, get away. Oh no. Getting here is the only risky part of this entire run. That's not true. Sometimes there's fireballs you have to deal with, but without the shield at least. I think I just saw a player or something up here, so I think someone's already going to be there. This is usually the riskiest part, is just getting to the departure building. Since yeah, so that arc is there because someone's already in here, which is okay. We can still, there's still a lot we can do. got there yet. See, that's wild to me. This either means that people aren't doing this anymore, or people in my games just don't know about this. Okay, so every time in here, you're going to get at least a snow globe or a mixtape. A lot of the times, you'll get both. With that's an expensive one. Necklaces are a lot. Music box is a lot too. I'll do that in a second. I'm trying to rush before someone else comes in here and steals some of the loot. I don't want that. We want to try to get ourselves. Okay. Wow. Oh, there it is. Okay. Sometimes there's a weapon box there. So this is all about speed. Let's see, where's my snow globe? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Nope, that's okay. So this is all about speed. Yo, what's up? Friendly, friendly. So anything blue, with a couple exceptions, I'll call them out, but right now, we're grabbing anything and everything blue because it's 1,000 each, with the exception of a couple things. Trinkets. There's one exception for a trinket, and there's one exception, maybe two exceptions for blue items. And they always show up, so I'll talk about them when we get to them. Power cables are 1,000 each, and they stack, and there's a lot of them. Anything like this, all this stuff. Necklace. Okay, this is one, the faded photograph. It's stacked. We're gonna grab it for now. Same with the dog collar. We're not gonna grab the dog collar. Those are two that they are not 1,000. They're like 600. So that's why we're leaving them behind. And then here we're gonna start checking drawers. Big thing is all the drawers. Duckies you want to pick up. Any of these blue things because they stack. The thing is, like, a lot of people that do these runs, they don't grab all this stuff. They just go for the trinkets. But a lot of these blue items, they stack. Yeah, that's nothing for us. So drawers. So like now we already have those cables. It's a stack of 3. It's 3K. And this is all about money. Right? We're doing this for the money. I don't know what that guy's doing up there, but he's shooting stuff, which means he's not looting, so that's more for us. I'll take the antiseptic. That's 1,000, it'll stack. I don't want to waste too much time. Syringes. Sometimes there's garbage can. Okay, cool. This is a good sign because this guy's killing the ARC and we don't have a gun. So we need that. Okay, we're gonna skip right across. Oh! Look at that. Print. Okay, we're gonna go right to the next floor. That's all you really want to mess with here. Oh. It's all about speed. So up to the left. See, he's looting up here. So you want to check these drawers, even if they're looted, just real quick, because for some reason, a lot of people, they leave stuff. They leave blue items. They think they're just going for trinkets or whatever. And they'll leave stuff that stacks. That is good for us because we've already created that stack. Not worth it? Worth it. Gun parts are like 600 or 700. We're looking for the things that stack that are 1,000 and above. Okay, so we're going over here. Drawer. Nope. Even though it's blue, it's all the gun parts. So like, I think it's 600 or 700. Oh, here's one. Oh, money, money. Here's our weapon finally. Even the hairpin, it's nice for fireballs. Fireballs are our issue. Pops aren't so bad because you can hit them. You can hit them with your hammer, or your tool, whatever you call it. Also, pasta, tuna. Put in your quick use so you have these open. I think the cushions are also one of the rare ones that are like 700. I forget. It's not gonna matter. We're gonna fill it with something else. Well, you know what? For now, at least, take them. Doesn't hurt. Every once in a while, I get myself in some trouble. Never. I don't want to say never. rarely a player. I don't know if it's because I've been doing this so long that I'm in the lobbies with everyone that's super chill, or if it's just because everyone and their mother is looting for the 5 mil right now. I rarely do not blue rope 600, not worth it. That's one of the rare blue items. Oh, we'll take the shield for the protection. So this is where, like, you know, you'll pick up some of the stuff that you would normally come in with. That's just a waste, because now it's all profit. Your wine bottle, it's all profit. The gun is profit. We're gonna sell the gun. We're gonna sell the shield. Every single thing has a dollar value on this run, because all we came in with was the backpack. Anything we pick up, including weapons, is profit. You also want to look at dog collar. We don't pick up. That's a $600-700 one. You want to look on top of desks. We're gonna swap this because these picture frames, even though we have a stack of 4, yeah. People leave stuff on top of desks, and you'll find. Oh god. Yeah. Find things that stack. What am I doing? That threw me off. I don't think it's worth swapping these out for anything. I don't know if that was worth. I think it's a wash, 1,000 for 1,000. But what was I saying before that distracted me? Top of desks. You want to look at the stuff on the top of desks, because a lot of times, like wristwatches or albums, which are 3,000, will be sitting on top of the desk. I like to keep the rubber duckies because they stack. Usually you'll find. This is looking like a good run so far, even though we came in late. So this is what I was talking about when I was coming in. This is 1,000. Everything else here, I forget if antiseptic is 1,000. I'm pretty sure it is, but just because I know there are it's 1,000, that's why I swapped it. So now we're in that money phase. Nickel and diamond, I'm with it. But let it now. So now we have 2 weapons. Oh, that sucks. I like when we pick up a medium weapon because then we can add that. Just has the value, but I think it's like $70. So the ducky, so I'm not picking that up. Speakers 1,000. Everything we have on us is 1,000. So now we're just finishing this, looking for things that will stack. I wish I could show more examples of stuff that's often left on desktops. We got that one record album. What is that? Ice Cream Scooper is 600 or 700, so it's not worth it. Stack. Look at this. This is a good run. Okay. Duct tape. Okay, so we're basically done and we're ready to. Sometimes. Oh, fireball. We're out of here. I know we got a gun, but it ain't even worth it. It ain't worth it. We're done.
Head home at the west elevator.
What was I gonna say? So sometimes you'll get in here, some other person will be in here, you won't fully loot. In that situation, this is where I crashed last time. You'll go to a rival building. But we're not gonna do that. Please don't crash again. Please don't crash again. We're not gonna do that because right now we have 95,000. So that's 9,000 because our backpack and our stims are about 5,000. So you come in with a 5,000 loadout, and you leave 90k. That was a good run. Damn. So if that last one I didn't crash, I would have had 140,000 right now. But that's what it is. So this is where I like to stand. Everyone's chill, but still, like, you can kind of get a vibe when people are running, if they're trying to sneak or if they just come full-on charging. If they come full-on charging, they're friendly. They sneak a little bit. Usually they're still friendly. They're just a little, like, they're suspicious of you.
Stand by for hatch.
So just kind of like to peek. Just see. As we're waiting. We're out of here. Home free. Let's go. That was a good run. That was pretty decent. Usually I would get like 1 movement. We got 2. Those 2. Yeah, and then the mixtape. So that red room, the red locker room is the first place you want to go because honestly, 9 out of 10 times you're gonna get both the snow globe, or I have. I can only speak for myself. You're gonna get the snow globe and the mixtape. You'll at least get one or the other. So let's look at this a little closer real quick. Just look at the loot. I'll explain why. Like, people don't do it this way. What a lot of people do is they'll go in, they'll go to that red locker room, they'll get the trinkets and stuff in there, and then they go to Arrival. There's another little red locker space. They'll get it there, and then they leave. But that's like, you're gonna run into another person doing the same thing. So that's why, like, I like to just loot all of departure, because once you do that route, you figure out where all those drawers are. You can do it fast, and then this is what I'm talking about. So, power cables, 3,000, stack of 3,000. Wine bottle stacking 5. We found 4 of them. Humidifiers. So a lot of this stuff, like, are kind of common. You'll get more than one of, so that's why you pick it up, because it's gonna stack. We got 2 of the headphones, 3 more power cables. This is a $5,000 blueprint. You know, blueprints are 5,000 each. We have those. The mixtape is 10,000. All this stuff down here, 1,000, 3,000 in the complex gun parts, 3,000 to find wristwatches. Music boxes are 5,000. We got 2 of them. So necklaces are 5. Any kind of necklace. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's the red one is one that usually, if I pick one up, I'll put it in my safe spot unless I find something of more value. This is another good one, but it's 2,000. But sometimes you'll find more than one. You'll find 2, sometimes even 3. So they stack. It's all about the stacking stuff. The rubber ducks are 1,000. Usually I'll come out of there with at least 3 of these. Music albums. This is one. It's 3,000. It'll sit on top of a desk. A lot of people, they get so much tunnel vision on the drawers, they don't even look at what's on top of the desk, and you will always find a music album or a watch on top of a desk. 3K in your pocket. And then the other thing that's really important to remember, when you pick up the pasta or the bloated tuna, you put these in your quick use, because otherwise they block other things here. It's a free inventory slot for that. So now we just literally sell everything. Usually, I'm gonna hang on to the blueprints because I actually want to see if anyone in the Discord needs them. But everything else, I'll keep the one bandage too. Everything else is being sold, even the guns, even the shield. 81,000, 82,000 on that run. Technically, 92,000 if we take into account the 2 blueprints. This I would normally sell. These I would even this one I haven't learned it. I'm gonna wipe, so it's useless to me right now. So normally I would sell both of these, but these are pretty good blueprints. Not the muzzle brake, but this is the extended mag is a good one. I'll see if anyone in the Discord wants it, so I can give it to them. But that's it, man. I don't know. I just do it to do it. Okay. So this is a wash because we are completely on the opposite side of where we want to be. But let's have some fun with it. We're already here. I need mushrooms. Let's steal the mushrooms, and then we will try to. I still have to fix this. How funny. We will try to at least get over to Arrival building and see if we can get some loot. This is the worst spawn for what we're trying to do. Luckily, it doesn't happen too often, but it happens. Okay. We're gonna get our mushrooms. I think I only needed 3 more, so that's a W. I'm gonna put those in the safe pocket because this is a risky run. Because I have to run all the way across the map without gun or shield. I usually make it. Sometimes I'll get pinched by arc, and it is what it is. But we're just going to kind of hide. We're going to creep along here. We've got our stims. We're going to have to use a lot of them. Usually I can get away with 2, maybe 3 stims per run. I bring 5 for situations like this. But, yeah, I mean, to be honest, this is also doing this way has been kind of fun. It's really opened a different kind of playstyle in the game. You've got to be kind of sneaky in some aspects like this. I've got to really be aware of the arc because I can't just go and guns blazing. It's just kind of different. Oh, we're fucked. Oh, we're so fucked. Okay, that is... I've done this run. Shit. Maybe... I gotta say 50 times. Easily 50 times. I've died 4 times. Once to a player, once to a leaper, twice to that damn thing. This is, oh god. Players shooting, arc, turrets. This is what makes this fun, is like we are very vulnerable. Very, very vulnerable right now. We just need to get to the building, and then it's easy from there.
Hey!
What's up, man?
Howdy.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
No, I don't want to waste it. We're right here. I don't want to waste it. I'm gonna walk. Hope. 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 We have a chance here that maybe no one's in here yet. 5 minutes into the raid, usually people go for these places. See, we'll know right away if someone's been in here because the red lockers will have been looted. Always beeline it to these bad boys, not looted, and this is why. Music box worth a lot. I'll pick up the seeds for now. I'll probably drop them if I get something of more value. This is where you kind of like pick and choose. Don't pick up the rope. We already talked about this in the last video. It's not worth it. It's one of the rare blue items that is a lot of value. Sometimes there's a weapon box right here. Okay, from here, there's not too much to do on this side down here. I'm going to go back here because I thought I saw something light off. Oh, here. I always forget about these two. These are worth looking at. So we're picking up not rope. Picking up blue trinkets, all trinkets, and blue items. And look at that, now we have our gun. Okay. Rusted shut medical kit. Yeah, I kind of beeline it past this stuff, but I guess there are couple reasons. I think there's someone upstairs looting, but I'm gonna go check out. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Actually, hang on. Can I?
Hello there.
Just saying hello because I hear something. I don't know if it's a player or what. But we're gonna go down this side. Grab these couple drawers. I hear a tick. I have a lot of beef with ticks. All these things, 1,000 each. The film reels are I think 3,000. Rubber duck. The good luck. Torn blanket. Wait. Torn book, not blanket. 1,000 and stack. So the reason you grab all this stuff is not like some people come in here and they're only looking for things that are 3,000 or above or whatever. A lot of this stuff you get multiple of and they stack. So like if I get a stack of those books, I'm gonna have that 3,000 and it takes up the same amount of inventory space as one 3,000 item. So why not pick them up as you go and then we can kind of pick and choose later. Hear that tick. It hasn't spooked yet. So now we're just looking through these drawers. There's someone running. We got another gun. See, it's all income. Those weapons we picked up, we came in without any weapons, but those are free slots. And now we picked up weapons that will sell when we're done. It's free money. I think the accordions are worth some money. They're heavy as hell though. I'll pick it up for now. I might not, just because I'm curious how much it's worth. They're just heavy, which usually isn't a problem. So we'll see. Yeah, just checking all these drawers. There are drawers. And nice little spot. Someone's breaching, which is good because that means they're doing something else, or they don't know that the stuff you get from breaches are just not as much. Empty wine bottle. Always look on top of the table and stuff. Say hello.
Hey!
So they know. Like, we're not trying to hide anything. We got nothing to hide. They're doing their thing. We're doing ours. It's not a hostile environment. Gun cases here. This is gonna be nice. Another anvil. We'll take that. The drawers. Okay. So this is. Put that in here. Actually, I think the stack of those is gonna be worth more than the watch. So this is like. This is kind of doing it backwards. Oh, the hairpin. I love the hairpin, but we're not going to take it right now. It's not. It's worth like 700. Usually we want to do departure, and then if we have any room left over, we want to come down here. Since we're kind of backwards, we're going to do it backwards. We're still going to see how much we can make out of this run. Remember where we started. This is why, like I always say... Oh, shit. It's not right on. Oh, no. Okay. Well, mistakes are made. Mistakes are being made. I don't want to be on this side of the wall. It's not a big deal. You can still get in where the wall breaks. It's just usually there's more arc on this side than the other side. So if someone's extracting, that means that the odds of this side already being fully or mostly looted are pretty high. But I'm going to show you guys something. Now also, there's a room in here that is always the first thing you go to. And even though I'm 99% sure it is long gone, we're going to check it. And the reason it might not be worth it, all this stuff being open is making me feel like the odds are very low. We'll take a quick look. So look, we're gonna look in here still because people leave stuff. It's very weird to me. I can move. Yeah. Okay, then play something else. Play something else. Okay. So, sorry, kid came to talk to me. So people leave stuff in here. Sometimes it's big stuff, sometimes it's not. We got a power cable, gun case here. Okay, so it wasn't really worth it. I don't know why I'm doing this. There's nothing I'd want to grab in there. And then there's a security breach that pops in there. So sometimes people leave stuff in there. If we got that power cable, it stacks. It's 1,000. Why not? This has been pretty much fully looted, but I want to do a quick run just to talk through a couple things. Same, brother, just looting. Good luck. I can't hear that guy. Oh, right on, right on. I don't know what he said. I'm super nice. We are all about the money. See, things are missed. Right here, missed. Missed. Missed stuff. Not missed. Are they gonna hit me? Okay, I'm not even gonna do this. This is where like you gotta outweigh some things. Like yeah, I could wait, mess with that thing, look at that unlooted or that looted drawer for maybe something. Out of here. Ah! Oh, I hate you. Oh, I hate you. I could shoot it. I'm being ridiculous right now. This is looted, but if we look, we'll see they leave stuff. I don't know what the mindset is, what the reason is. Crack bioscanner, 1,000. But if you look beneath, even though they've been looted, a lot of the time syringes are 1,000. They stack. There's 2,000 right there. A lot of this stuff, like people. First off, people miss things. Second, they leave things that are valuable. So this has been scrapped pretty good. There's still a reason behind the madness with here. Look, rubber duck, 1,000 left, stacks. Okay, we're gonna go next floor up. Okay. So let's see. What am I doing? I went the wrong way. It's okay, look, unlooted. People miss stuff. This, more valuable than this. Oh god, yeah. Okay. This is why even though people are around, still, look, wine bottle. Drawer. Oh, hang on. Let me do this real quick. I'm stupid. Where is that thing? Is it still following me? Dude, it found me. It's crazy. Bandage. Oh, okay. Heal up. Yeah, it's super weird. Like, everyone's just chilling these. I don't know if it's because I come in with nothing. Okay, so now we're getting to the side that's been looted, but that's okay. We're still gonna look. We already have. Find some little scraps. Find things that people haven't found, or they've missed. People miss things. You don't know the route like I do. I haven't done it 10,000 times. This is not Look, rubber duck, okay? Just right as I said. I'm promising. Look, here's one. On its side, music box, tuna. The goods. It's everywhere. It's just speed, combination of speed and patience. Look, looted drawer. The dog collar, yeah, dog collars are only for 700. Everything else is worth 1,000, so that's why we left it. Couple blue items, couple trinkets that are not worth anything. This is a pretty... Oh! Okay. This is a trinket, only worth 600 each. I had a stack of 2, but that necklace is worth 2,000. So look it. What are they doing? They're either looking for something certain, specific, or they don't know that this stuff is valuable. Okay, not even... Oh god, okay. Hang on. Hold please. Let's make our last bandage. And then we can loot this. Trade that for that. We can heal. Back to full health. Nothing happened. Did I get shot by a wasp? Absolutely not. Never happened. Okay. So this is it. We're pretty much done. This is my beef with like YouTubers. All these like, oh, if you look, there's another one unlooted. Oh, you know, it's a bad spawn. Just kill yourself. No. Oh, hang on. You know what? Let's do this. Just. Oh God. Oh my God. Seriously, dude? Seriously? Okay. Actually, was this the drawer that had? It was. Haha. Okay. What is going on? Leave me alone. Creatures on the night. Just let me live. Let me live. Now I lost my place. Where was my drawer? Was it over here? So, art. Gotta love him, gotta hate him. Okay, we'll find where we were left off, but nothing in here of value. Sometimes a weapon case is right there. It's nice to grab the weapon. Dude, this wasp wants me. It's still looking for me. Like more stuff that stacks. I don't think we have anything less than... I forget. I think that's still worth 1,000, but I know that the humidifiers are for sure. So garbage can. I want to go find that last drawer. And this is why Friends, this is why even when things have been looted, just check. What was that gesture? Now I'm wasting time. Now everything I'm doing is a waste of time. I may take that back in a second here. Waste of time. Okay, where was that drawer? Down here? It's here. Aha! See, okay, kind of worth it. There was something, another humidifier that's stacked. Did I leave anything in here? That I left it, okay. Oh, and these two drawers. More stuff that's worth money. The guns are worth more. We don't want to... Oh! Okay. We're dropping the seeds. We're done. We're done. We need to get out.
Head home at the west elevator.
I love when I say just do this because of this, even if it's been looted, and then I prove myself right. So this was half looted. Most, like all the YouTubers and stuff, they do like, what's up, man? You scared me. Always play nice. It's how you get out of here with the bag we have. The bag we have. So I love this video. I love this video. I love this run because we started in the worst spawn. Snatch this guy's extra. We started in the worst possible spawn, and we're still getting out with 90k. Hello, hello. Friendly, friendly. What's up, brother?
Initiating action sequence now. Stand by a second.
I'll start calling it. Oh, yeah. I got you.
Here we go.
All right.
Let's roll.
Have a good one, my guy.
Look at me going. Hey, Raider.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Let's take a quick look. 92k. Look at this run. And look where we started. Like, we started in the worst spot. It did take a longer run. This was 20 minutes. The last one I did was, in theory, like 13 minutes. So 7 more minutes, a little bit longer. But, I mean, it speaks for itself. I don't think I need to really pitch the reason why I don't quit if you have a bad spawn, because you just never know. There are times you'll come through that. I could have done that whole raid and come out with 30k. It's still 30k when you're going in with nothing. So I'm gonna save. So I save the blueprints, even though I'm in a spot for resetting. I'm doing the expedition. People in the Discord made me those, so I'll save these. But everything else is getting sold, even our fabric. 80k, another run, back-to-back runs, where I got 2 blueprints. So in theory, back-to-back 90k runs. With 2 blueprints. That's it. Okay, so I just wanted to recap and show this real quick because I know a lot of YouTubers, they'll just show like their best run. So I felt it was important to just kind of show that this is legit and it is real. So here are those runs. So this is that first run where I DC'd. So I only lost 1313 minutes of my time. And then these are the last 2, which are about 90k. But I also wanted to just show how lucrative and how legit this actually is. I'm a firm believer of the, like I think I already said it a few times throughout this video, of the aggressive matchmaking. Because this is proof. Like, these are all runs that I've done in a row. So this was not a knockout. It was, but it was a disconnect or crash. So I would have extracted safely if it wasn't for that crash. So just to show, and this was about, I think it was 80k. I showed it in the, I took a screenshot and showed it in the video, but this was about 80k. So in theory, 90k run, 91k, 92k run, 80k run, 71k, 65, 78, 79. This was actually not a loot run. This, I did the launch tower event with a buddy. We tried it for the first time. Not worth it, in my opinion. 65, 86. This was me being dumb, getting killed by a leaper. 91, 102, and look at the times too. So 91,000 in 12 and a half minutes, 102,000 in 14 and a half minutes, 90,000, 18 minutes. This was probably a bad spawn where I had to run a lot. You saw that on the videos. 87, 12 minutes, 68, 11 minutes. This was one that I actually got shot in the back by another raider. So out of all these runs, one was a stupid mistake by me. One was a disconnect or a crash. One was a raider. And they keep going. 11 minutes, 79. This was I was doing something in damn battlegrounds. I don't know. Spaceport here. Almost 10 minutes, 73. I'm going to call myself out here in this video. That's fine. This was me and a buddy transferring blueprints for the expansion. Or not expansion, expedition. It's something we're able to do. People are doing it. Sorry, not sorry. 60,000. This was a rougher run, 11 and a half minutes. So you can kind of see where I'm getting at here. So on average, you'll get around 80k for 12, 13 minutes, I'd say. 110, 12 and a half minutes. This is a damn battle. I don't know what I was doing here. Looks like probably a run and I screwed something up. Anywhere that I get killed, it's probably outside that one raider, me doing something dumb. This was probably an arc kill, but they just keep going. This is a weird one. Sure, I probably logged in at like the 15, 16 minute mark. So this is why this was so low in such a short time. But even still, 40k in 6.5 minutes. It's still double that. We're at the 80k mark. So the time is still right. So yeah, just wanted to kind of show like this is legit. Have fun. See you topside.